Hello and welcome to Sloths Love to Read. This is Carrie Ann. Today we have a wonderful story called Music at the Watering Hole by 9-time award-winning best-selling author Michele Wallace Campanelli. I hope that you will enjoy this wonderful music and animal story. Let's get started. Music at the Watering Hole by Michele Wallace Campanelli. Far, far away, in a wonderful place called Africa, across the savannah plains, live some of the most interesting wildlife on earth. These animals don't always get along, especially on a hot day. Even at the watering hole, the creatures take turns drinking water and try to avoid each other. At noon on Mondays, the tourist van drives through the savannah on a safari to see all the colorful animals. Today, the tourist in the van spotted a giraffe, along with one giant elephant and a tortoise. The big land tortoise greeted them by sticking his head out. "Hello, my name is Jengo. How wonderful for you to come from the village to see us. Just beware of Kojo the lion, our king." Through the van's windows, several tourists took pictures of the welcoming Jengo, the tall giraffe, and the giant elephant, not even noticing that King Kojo the lion was hiding in the tall grasses. Suddenly, the big van revved its engine and started traveling down the bumpy road again, going back to the village. Then something happened, something exciting and new. An enormous box fell from the top of the van and broke into two big pieces. The giraffe rushed over and leaned down, which isn't so easy for such a tall animal. He took a look at all the shiny instruments lying in the path. "Hey, come back," the giraffe called to the van. "You left a big mess." The driver must not have heard him or seen the box fall, for he kept driving on the dirt road through the tall grass. Jengo slowly crawled over. "What are all those things, Tafari?" The giraffe blinked her long, fluttering lashes. "I think—" She tipped over several of the gold things on the ground. These are instruments for a symphony." "Really?" Out from the water crawled a crocodile. "Is there a saxophone? I love the sax. I have cousins from the bayou who taught me how to play." Tafari the giraffe nodded yes. "There is a sax." "I'll take that," said the crocodile as he smiled, hurrying over to the big pile. Rudo the croc snatched the sax with his shiny white teeth. "What about a cello?" asked a hippo. Tafari took the cello in her mouth and tossed it to the waddling hippo named Holly. "Thank you. I love cello and the deep sounds it makes," admitted the hippo. A wrinkled gray elephant shuffled over and asked, "Is there a violin?" "A violin?" Jengo the tortoise questioned. "Don't you think a giant of your size should play something big?" "No," replied Emeka the elephant. "The strings soothe me." Just then a tusked warthog rushed from the watering hole. "Is that a viola or a violin?" "I'm not sure," Jengo said. "They look alike." This is a violin, Emeka the elephant announced, picking up the smaller stringed instrument. I can hold the violin in my mouth and bow with my trunk. Zabia the warthog grabbed the viola in its mouth, and it was just in time. From out of the tall grass padded the biggest lion with a bushy brown and black mane. He was king of all the land, King Kojo. "What is all this?" asked the king. All the animals backed away, even Jengo the tortoise. "I'm sorry, King Kojo. The tourists dropped a big box on the road, so we were thinking of starting a band." "You mean a symphony orchestra," the lion replied. Roaring laughter suddenly blasted as out popped Hija the hyena from behind a tree. "Animals playing music? How silly!" "Stop laughing," cried out a vulture that flew up above. "The king might enjoy hearing music." To quiet down the group, Kojo the lion roared, and the hyena nearly ran away, but Kojo the king stopped him by holding up a paw. "Yes, I would. I've studied the fine arts and happen to love Mozart, Bach, Handel, and Beethoven." From out under a bush, a long-eared rabbit suddenly asked, "Will you eat me if I want to join?" "No," announced Kojo the king lion. "Spread the word across the land that we're starting a symphony by the watering hole for all animals to join in. No fighting will be allowed, nor choosing who will be eaten for dinner." "Pick your instrument," ordered Kojo the king, "and most of all, remember to play nicely." Slowly the group formed into a performing orchestra. The cheetah snatched the tuba very, very fast. The zebra kicked up with happiness as he got the French horn. One hippo squeezed in to sit behind the cello. The gazelle leaped to play the bassoon, and the jackal snatched a trombone, while the serval cat wrapped her nails around the trumpet. By the time the last animal, a small snake, slithered before the king, all the instruments had been taken. "What can I play?" begged Sefu, the baby snake. The king picked him up. "That's easy. You will be my baton." And the group crawled into 3 sections: strings, woodwinds, and brass. They looked as good as professionals sitting in the African grass. "Wait," cried Jengo the tortoise. "What about the drums? We forgot about those." Kojo the king nodded yes, and Jengo crawled behind a conga drum. "What song shall we play?" asked Tafari the giraffe as she got behind the bass. "Since we are at the watering hole," announced the lion, "we will play Water Music by Handel." All the animals cheered in agreement, and then they all began to play as King Kojo the lion conducted. The lionesses and foxes watched and cheered for the musicians. When the song finished, Kojo the king was impressed. "We're quite good," he praised. "When we work together, This is the closest I've ever gotten to a lion, hyena, and crocodile, too, said Rosita, the long-eared rabbit, to the king. You know, I think I even like you. Suddenly, the king lion realized something. Music brought all of us together at the watering hole today. We became a symphony, no matter what our kind, whether hunter or prey. Can we do this every day? Asked Jengo the tortoise. Actually, the lion said, I'm very sorry to say this, but our only flaw was that you played the drum a little too slowly. I'll play the drum, said Bonjani, a baboon. I can be fast, and I hear the beat from a mile away. What fun this symphony is bringing to our watering hole this day. Yeah, the drums aren't my thing. I'm way too slow. But what shall I play now? Asked the tortoise to the king. You can be my concert master and make sure the orchestra is tuned. You can also announce our songs and the next song, which will come very soon. Jengo the tortoise agreed with a big smile. What song are we going to play next, King Kojo? Let there be peace on earth, said the Lion King. Let there be peace on earth. Some might call it a miracle, but a symphony brought all the animals in the savannah together at the watering hole. Soothing music calmed even the scariest beast this day. As the King Lion conducted, "Let there be peace on earth," oh, what beautiful music was made. And here is a little bit about the author. Michele Wallace Campanelli is an American writer, singer, and celebrity. During the early 1990s, she started writing short stories and fiction novels professionally. She has had 9 stories appearing on the bestsellers list, including 2 that reached #1 on the New York Times. Her short stories have been included in over 30 international selling anthologies. She has also penned numerous novels, magazines, and newspaper articles in both fiction and nonfiction published by Simon & Schuster, Chronicle Books, Fireside Books, Fiction Wise, Whiskey Creek Press, Wee Creek Press, Florida Today newspaper, Women's World magazine, Adams Media, McGraw-Hill, Multnomah Books, Red Rock Press, HCI, American House Publishing, and Sloth Dreams Publishing. Over 57 million people have read her written works internationally. When Michele isn't writing, she is the CEO of Regal Entertainment Services, LLC, and social media director of the Space Coast Symphony Orchestra. Michele's books can be found at michellecampanelli.com and amazon.com and Simon & Schuster, and wherever books are sold. I hope that you will consider making this book one of your home collection choices. Oh, what a wonderful story this has been today. Music at the Watering Hole by Michele Wallace Campanelli. I absolutely love the story about the music and how they made a symphony orchestra and how it brought all the animals together that day for one common purpose: to create beautiful music. It would be amazing if you added this book to your home collection. You can find this book on Amazon, slothdreamsbooks.com, or michellecampanelli.com. I hope that you will have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye for now, everyone.